Hi everyone, this is JJ Sports. Welcome back to JJ Sports YouTube channel. Yeah, it's good to be back here to talk sport again. And this is Sports Rap Show. This is our first edition of Sports Rap Show. Here we'll talk football updates and match analysis. But due to the international break, there's no match to talk on. And I'm not gonna be doing this all alone. I'm gonna be doing this with LeoDave. LeoDave, greet our listeners out there and our viewers out there.
Good day, viewers. Good day, listeners. It's a great day again. It's good to have you at the other end, listening to us and enjoying our show. We urge you to please like, subscribe, and comment on every of our posts. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we've seen some couple of transfers out there, European clubs placing up a high price tag on their players. This transfer window, we've seen some couple of transfers. McAllister to Liverpool, the fee is then £35 million. Some people have been saying, some of the Liverpool fans have been like worried that is Liverpool not going to sign a right back. And we've seen towards the end of season, Alexander Arnold have been exploring himself to the midfield position. Shouldn't Liverpool be cautioned to sign a right back ahead of next season?
I think the right back position is a big worry for Liverpool, and I think if the sporting director and the whole club actually all together know what they are doing, there has to be, even if not a full-time right back, there has to be a backup for Alexander Arnold. There has to be a backup right fullback, and it's a very surprising thing to me that the backup right fullback that Liverpool has, forgotten this young guy's name, the guy that came in from Aberdeen, I've forgotten his name, and he's been loaned out again. He's been loaned out to Preston North End, and it worries me. Like, not worry, it baffles me, because the right back is a position where Liverpool, even with Alexander Arnold playing there, a lot of fans, football fans, Liverpool fans generally have been worried. Now the young lad Alexander Arnold is moving gradually into the midfield role now, and then everyone expects that sure there has to be a right back, but it is what it is. We keep our fingers crossed and we see what the club has to do concerning that in the nearest future.
Yeah, let's see how that goes. And we have seen Saudi Arabia clubs raiding Chelsea and signing a lot of Chelsea. And we have seen Edward Mendy has moved to Al Hilal. Kalidou Koulibaly also, Hakim Ziyech and N'Golo Kante have moved to Al Ittihad. And some people have been saying, Chelsea fans have been saying towards the end of the season that next season we'll see the best of Chelsea. But now, Chelsea have been bringing in some players, Nicholas Jackson and Christopher Nkunku.
Have they confirmed Nicholas Jackson?
But yes, he's gonna do his medical this week.
Okay.
And Chelsea have new players now and new coach. You see them putting back to their form next season?
I don't think it will have to. It will be a sudden resurrection. I think it's going to be a gradual process. Like a friend of mine said, he said he hopes that Chelsea are not making the same mistake they made last summer in the inverse, and that means last winter, they were signing from every angle. They were signing all kinds of players, and now it seems they are selling all kinds of players. So it's more like the same doing, but in the opposite direction. They signed in a lot of players, not knowing which one to use. Now they are offloading a lot of players, not knowing which one to keep. I hope it does not come back to haunt Chelsea, but I don't think it's going to be a sudden, a quick resurrection. It has to be a step by step, given that it's even a new manager coming in again. A lot of players will need to adapt to his style of play. A lot of new players are coming in with a lot of players going out. So it's not like the standard tradition is going to be around for long, because a lot of the old players who are to inculcate the traditions into the incoming players are already outgoing, and so I hope they have, and the manager has what it takes to turn things around quickly enough. I know he has what it takes to turn it around, but how quick will it be? That's the issue. So Chelsea will surely come back at a point in time. They will surely come back to being the Chelsea we used to know, but how quick will it be is the question. How quick will it be?
Yeah. Now this one, Kai Havertz to Arsenal. A whole lot of Arsenal fans, almost 80%, are not happy with that transfer. And Kai Havertz is gonna have his medical this weekend. It can be announced soon this week. What can you say about Kai Havertz to Arsenal? Mikel Arteta said he's gonna bring the Bayern Leverkusen Arsenal. A whole lot of people said you can take Havertz out of Chelsea, but you can't take the Chelsea out of him. Is that really true?
Kai Havertz to Arsenal is I think this will be the most surprising deal of the whole summer. I don't think there will be any other deal this summer that will surprise football fans as this. No one saw it coming. No one looked in the direction of Arsenal going for Kai Havertz. In fact, no one saw Kai Havertz leaving Chelsea until Arsenal came bidding. With all the Arsenal fans, I can tell you that 100% of the Arsenal fans have been privileged to hear from concerning this transfer. The Every one of them, not one, is completely convinced with this transfer. 100% of the ones I've met with, but the 80% of them are completely faithless about him.
Yeah.
They don't even expect anything. But I think about 20% of them are saying, okay, since the manager wants him, maybe there's something he can offer. Since the manager wants him, but personally, I don't think they think is the best fix for whatever issue they think they have. Now, Arsenal is already a team that is going for trophies now, not just top four finish anymore. So you need players who are established, who are well known, who everyone can expect big things from, not Kayabas. Yeah, it can prove a lot of fans wrong, but at the moment, I don't think any fan put faith in him. Even Chelsea fans are happy that they have somewhere to offload him to for that price money. That's a big amount of money for a player like Havertz. I know, yeah, he was a prospect some years back, and then he was bought in for about 80 million
90
pounds,
million pounds, yeah.
around 90 million euros, 80 million pounds thereabout. And now, when we look at it, some people might say, okay, maybe Chelsea are making a loss in the fact that the transfer fee has gone down. But I don't think Chelsea are making a loss because it's a big way for them. He's not a striker. He's a player. He's a player they are willing to offload.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
are willing to offload him and then getting that amount of money for him. That's a big way for Chelsea, and I know a lot of Chelsea fans are happy about it. And let's see what he brings. Let's see what he brings to the Premier League now.
Alright. Now, Goodon has left Manchester City. Manchester City are bringing Kovacic from Chelsea. Do you think Kovacic can fit into okay, Gundogan's styles at Manchester City and fit into Guardiola's style?
Uh, Kovacic is actually a quality player. We've seen him at Real Madrid. We've seen him prove himself at Chelsea, and very similar to Ike Gundogan in some features. And both of them are actually injury-prone players. And but this is where the issue comes in for Kovacic. Ike Gundogan is a leader.
Yeah.
He is one of the leaders Man City had while he was with them. Now, is Kovacic a leader? Is he a kind of player that can bring the mentality when the team is down? Like, is he the kind of player that can push up? We've seen Kovacic not just last season. We've seen him in some recent seasons where everything will go down for Man City, and it will come out to be the turning point, the changing point for the whole team, both while he's playing and even when he's leading them as the captain of the team. So
Manchester United have been so silent in this transfer window. They are not willing to pay the huge price tag Chelsea is placing on Mason Mount. Do you think Manchester United should just pay this fee? Manchester United are considering Mason Mount's last season form. He has not been so very good. Do you think Manchester United should just go for him and just look his form off?
I think the Mason Mount Manchester United are trying to get now is obviously not the Mason Mount of last season. Would have been the Mason Mount before last season. That means the good, the excellent Mason Mount, not the one last season that had a very bad season. So that is what they are trying to pay for now. The price tag is a little bit high for a player who had that kind of season Messi Man had last season, and then for a player that has just 1 year left on his contract, that that he's not willing to renew his contract with his current club. So I think they should go submit a final bid with a little bit of improvement in the offer. I don't expect I think um Chelsea have been too expectant with the price tag they are putting on Mason Mount. About 58 million pounds first, then 7 million pounds as add on. That's about 64 million pounds altogether. That and for a player who has 1 year left and is not that kind of Ballon d'Or rated player or something, so it's too high for him. I think man should just go with an improved bid, a little bit of improved bid. Then if Chelsea rejects it, just look elsewhere. That's what I think. Look elsewhere. There are lots of players out there with similar qualities. In fact, that you'll find with lesser amount of money to get them. There is James Madison currently looking for a team to join from Leicester. That kind of player can fit in, can come in. Not just James Madison, Eberechi of Crystal Palace. All those kind of players will not cost you much. You get them at a good price. There is Olise at Crystal Palace. There are midfielders who are good, who are excellent in their gameplay, but are not as costly as Mason Mount. And I think Man United are also being very slow in this transfer market. It didn't just start now. It has been like that for about 5 6 seasons now, where they are linked to a lot of players and then end up signing only one or two of them, being linked to 8 players, 10 players. Just like last season, Ten Hag listed about 7 8 names that he wanted at Manchester United, but we saw they ended up with only three: Tyrell Malacia, Anthony, and the Sandro Martinez. Why the rest of them just went off. And then we are finding out that one of his targets last season, Kodigapo, who went to Liverpool. Then we are finding out now that one of his last season's targets, who was Julian Timber, is a serious prospect for Arsenal now. Arsenal in the race to sign him. So I think Man United should be up and doing in this transfer window. If Mount is not if Chelsea are not ready to let go of Mount, just look elsewhere. Find players of similar quality. I think that's what Liverpool has been able to do over the years. And see now the case of Jude Bellingham. Liverpool had massive chance of signing him last season, but when they saw the figures, the money, and they knew they couldn't pay for it. So rather than wasting time and money on one player, they are choosing to split the money, look for 3 4 players who have similar, might not be as Jude Bellingham, but very similar qualities. He's not the only footballer with good qualities in the midfield. So man should be quick. It's not only a midfielder they need. They don't need just midfielders. They need a number 9. They need defenders. They can't keep banking on Wan-Bissaka and who is his replacement there? Diogo Dalot. They can't be banking on Luke Shaw every now and then. Luke Shaw is easily injured. Tyrell Malacia is not consistent. You can't be banking on the likes of Harry Maguire and Lindelof. You can't be. So there is a lot of signings to do. Don't waste time on one player. Don't waste time trying to impress one player. So I think that's for Man United.
Yeah, that is that for that. Don't forget this is Sports Rap Show, and we'll be doing this every Sundays. Just tune in.